You know, on a clear water lake, one of the patterns I always pay attention to in the summer of the year is schooling, fish breaking the surface of the water. But when they start breaking, it's not always that easy to catch them. I mean, a lot of times you're thinking maybe top water, but baits, you have to have a lot of different baits rigged to actually figure out how to catch those fish. What's so cool is we got here, and you know, a lot of times you got to figure out what will catch fish when they're breaking the surface. And these fish are, you know, they're popping up out of the water, but they're good ones. It's not like they're little. You know, what's happening when fish are schooling is that the bass are pinning the bait up to the top of the water. But the bass are not always just sitting on the top of the water. A lot of times you're trying to figure out what size bait they're fishing. If the fish are hitting baits that are real little, or they may be hitting real big, and your bait will actually mimic the size of the bait that's there. Sometimes those fish will go deep and they'll be holding deep and then they come up and bust. Sometimes they're sitting just right below the surface. All of that is trying to figure out what the best bait and what the best bait is for that situation. Oh, she popped that thing. Oh, that's a nice one. You know what happened was, they're schooling, and I'm trying to think of any bait that'll catch them good, and I've caught them really good on a crankbait, but I'm always thinking what would work better. And so I go with a Rage swimmer. Yeah, that dude right there is kind of messed up, but not a great big one. 2.5 pounds, first cast.